Hey everybody, Happy New Year. It's December 31st. Today was the last day of deer hunting for Minnesota. It didn't go out without a bang. I didn't go out today. Yesterday I was out sitting down there and I was the only hunter down there. There were a couple people who came walking through in the public area, walking down the road. I saw them. I was a distance away from them, so it didn't bother me. But there's a couple of people that came in there, and I see they're carrying a grocery bag or something white like a grocery bag. They walked down the road, and sure enough, I heard this. Yeah, here we go again. 2 weeks in a row. This time I contacted the landowner again. Again, he had nobody down there that gave permission to. They sounded like they were a little bit farther down than the last time. The property owner went down and looked at the vehicle down there. It's not the same vehicle. However, I suspect it was the same guy, judging by the way he was shooting. At any rate, I asked the landowner if he knew the game warden's phone number. He said he's on his way. He's 5 minutes away. I said, fantastic. So I packed up. I walked out of the woods maybe half an hour earlier than I wanted to. But got out there, and a few minutes later, the game warden came down, and I started talking to him. I told him if it's the same individual, and I gave him his name. He had been down there once before and claimed he had the permission. Well, if you watch the last video, you'll know what I'm talking about. Anyways, game warden said, yeah. He says, first of all, I introduced myself, and because he's new to the area and he's trying to get his bearings. His quote, not mine. Anyways, he said that he's going to go have a word with them. Well, I didn't hear anything from him. I had given him my contact information in case he needed any more information. I talked to the property owner. He didn't hear anything back from him. So we're calling it a year. I didn't go down today. It was probably a better day to go today than it was yesterday. However, the wind was all wrong for the area that I'm hunting. And quite frankly, kind of took a wind out of my sails yesterday. Anyways, so I'm just packing everything up here for the season. I got my bows all put away, and we'll just get everything put away here for next year. I always keep everything in my plastic totes here, and that way it's nice and ready to go next year. I don't see much for deer at the end of the season here, and the deer I was seeing on my cameras was all at night. The earliest I had one, or closest to daylight, was at 4:30 about 3-4 days ago. That 10-point buck popped his head out, and at about 4:30 in the afternoon, right when I would have been down there. I didn't go that day, naturally. So I thought I'd just share a bunch of the pictures I got. Now I'm going to start all the way back in September. And I had I was playing with the camera, learning how to use the camera, and I had put it out in a area where it's a natural and science studies area or something of that nature, and there's not supposed to be any hunting in there as far as I know. There was no hunting on top of the one area of this hill, on top of the hill, but there was no signage down where I had this camera. However, I didn't take the chance, and I didn't call the game warden to ask. But I got some beautiful pictures of deer in there, man. I would have loved to have hunted that spot. Then I'm going to come forward, and then you'll see what I saw, and I'll include the old picture so you can see the time and dates. It'll go all the way towards the end picture. So I might narrate some things in there. We'll see. I haven't edited this out obviously yet, so I'm just going to continue putting my stuff away here, and then I'll probably start editing, and I'll show you a bunch of the pictures that I got. I mean, some of them are cool. I got an owl flying past the camera and then landing in a tree next to a deer scrape. I had cats that black cat, that would come almost every night down there for about a month straight and would do his business in the scrape, which was kind of interesting. Coyote, fox, yeah, I got a little bit of everything. But I'll just share a bunch of pictures and hope you enjoy them as much as I do. I love seeing them on the camera at least. So Happy New Year to you all, and hope that you have a fantastic year. And we'll be talking to you soon with my next adventure. Make sure you like and subscribe, share. All this stuff helps me get my videos out, and I really appreciate the help. Have a great year. We'll talk to you soon. Good night.
Alright, we'll start off with the first camera. This is the first I told you I couldn't hunt. You'll see there's a crisscross trail here. And you'll see the deer moving in different directions on these trails. How about this for a picture? Lots of times and dates on the next series of pictures here. This is literally a parade one morning. And now it's time to start getting more serious, and start finding a place to hunt. So I started moving the camera around, and this guy was actually checking out the camera. This is a tight little spot coming off a field. I didn't leave the camera there for very long. You'll notice all my cameras are angled down. I always make sure the camera's up at least 10 feet in the tree, so that it's a little harder. If somebody wants to steal it, they are going to have to work for it. Here, I thought this was kind of funny. He came in and made a scrape right in front of the camera and looked at the camera and kind of said, nah, nah. Here I moved the camera about 30 yards to the other side of that tree. And these are the series of pictures I got there. I don't know what this is. Got a lot of interesting shots here. I think this is a coyote. I do believe. There's the owl flying and then landing in the tree. A lot of deer came through this area early on. In the last few weeks of the season, there was just literally nothing. There was a road crew working on to the left of this, about 50 yards of fox. Well, 50 yards to the left of the camera, and there's one shot here where I got that big 8-pointer. Came walking in, and he actually turns and looks at the road. I'm guessing he's probably looking at somebody on that road, one of the road crews there. You'll see that coming up here in a minute. There he is there, and then see if he looks to his right, looking right at that road. This is the last series of pictures here. The last shot I got of that 8-pointer sticking his head in at 4:30 in the afternoon right here. Well, thanks for joining me tonight, and be sure to like and subscribe to my channel. Feel free to share my videos. Appreciate any help I can get. Happy New Year.